Alright, today we're going to rank all the Angry Birds. Oh shit, I forgot to say the boop boop beep boop 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 thing. Whatever, beep boop boop. We're gonna rank the best mobile franchise ever, which isn't that much of a competition, but whatever. Alright, now Angry Birds, as you can see, we got some really good games, like, you know, this one. And then we got some really whack-ass games that we're gonna get to soon. Now, anyway, Angry Birds has always been in my childhood. Ever since I was 6 years old, I've been playing it. It was the first game I ever played was Angry Birds. So, you know, I wouldn't be a gamer today if my grandpa didn't teach me what an Angry Bird was. Yeah, kind of weird, I know. But anyway, I think it's time we change these tiers real quickly. Alright, after doing all of that, I finally have it. We got the best games of all time at the top. And then, I'm angry at the world that these games exist at the bottom. Alright, next up is Angry Birds 2. Angry Birds 2 is a solid choice, and I think you should play it once in your lifetime, alright? And I would put it in the best games of all time, except there's one problem. The game doesn't fucking end. Like, bro, the game literally goes on forever. And I'm not being exaggerating. It literally goes on forever. There's no story, just a bunch of levels. So, like, when you're playing, like, sure, you're having fun, except since there's no incentive, it's less fun. Like, no, you have no reason to beat this game, because it just goes on and on and on forever. Except without that problem, it's a pretty good game. Anyway, Angry Birds Star Wars. One of the best games of all time, of course, alright? I mean, like, bro, it's Angry Birds plus Star Wars, alright? Like, the Angry Bird designs that they gave for them are really cool, and honestly, I kind of want an Angry Birds Star Wars 3, except, Disney. Except, Disney probably ain't gonna work with Angry Birds again. Because, I don't know why, alright? Come on, Disney, damn it! I know we had our differences, like the time I made a not so nice rant about you guys, but come on, just make one Angry Bird. Make just one more, the third one. Next up, Angry Birds Rio, another classic, bro. Angry Birds and Rio, the best crossover in all of history, alright? I'm actually gonna put it above this. I don't know, just sometimes I feel like ranking them worst to best, sometimes I don't. Angry Birds Rio has two styles of levels. Either you save birds or you kill monkeys. And I think it's a pretty clever way, alright? And honestly, the Angry Birds fit so well in Rio that you could see this being a spin-off movie. Like, you know, a different dimension where the Angry Birds travel to damn Rio and then just met up with the birds. Another best games of all time is Angry Birds Star Wars 2. Arguably better than the first. Now, people, you say what you want about the prequel story, but Angry Birds did a good job on making the prequel story, alright? Although for some reason it's called Angry Birds Star Wars 2 instead of Angry Birds Star Wars prequel, alright? Now, not only are the levels better, not only that, but get this, you could play as both the good guys and the bad guys, and I love that. That's such a clever idea. I love it. It's creative, alright? Okay, now everyone hates Angry Birds Fight, and I think that it kind of gets a bad rap. Don't get me wrong, it's not one of the best games of all time, but I think it's a very solid matching game. Now, most of match games kind of suck booey, but this game's actually fun because there's more of a cool thing that happens if you match stuff. Like, if you match a lot of things, your Angry Bird will attack the other guy, and whoever has more things matched will win. And it's honestly a pretty solid game to play, alright? I used to play it all the time when I was a kid. Really fun. I'd say you should give it a try, but I forgot it's been taken off the App Store. Grandma, I'm kind of filming a video right now.
Can I say?
Yeah?
Not so loud, but anyway, I was going to try and see if we might get Uncle Greg, if we can talk to Uncle Greg tonight.
Alright. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep filming. Alright, so, next up we got... Oh, crap. You have our first booty game. Man, I hate this game. Angry Birds Blast. You just be blasting through the bubble pops. And I'm not going to say that just because you blast through bubbles, you match the shit. I'm not going to say that's bad because of that, alright? The first time they did it, alright, fun, cool, new idea. But, bro, they've done this shit like 3 times, and already by the second time, it's getting bad. It's already bad by the second time, alright? Next up is Angry Birds match, and y'all know that if it's not Angry Birds fight, it can go suck my balls. Go right here. Even worse than this one. Angry Birds Champions. You have to be 18 and older to play this. Alright, this doesn't really count as a fucking game. I'm gonna put it in. I'm angry at the world of this game. No, honestly, I'm not angry at the. I'm just gonna put it in mid-bird because I don't really know what to do with this one. It's basically you pay money, real life money, and someone else plays money, and then you both play Angry Birds, and whoever wins gets all the money. That's basically how it works. Kind of fucking weird to put for the Angry Birds to do that, but sure, I guess. Now, Angry Birds Stella, the premise is really fucking stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, you're telling me you needed to make Angry Birds for girls, bro? Since when has Angry Birds been for men? All right, I don't know about you, but when I think a really manly dude, I don't think he's just sitting down playing Angry Birds. Come on, that's an everything thing. If you're complaining about Angry Birds being sexist or something, I know you like Sing 2. That's just a fact, bro. Alright? I know that you're gonna vote for the tough golem for the next Minecraft vote because, you know, you ain't got no brain cells. Alright, next up we got Angry Bird Island. I haven't played this one. Apparently it's on Roblox, but you know what? This is the one game where the movie designs work because, like, you know, you're walking around stuff and, like, you know, your legs need to move and stuff. So, you know what? This is looks pretty cool. Alright, but anyway, back to the movie designs. These designs aren't bad, alright? They're really, really good, actually. They're amazing. Except only for the fucking movie. These do not work for a game. Alright, the whole point of Angry Birds is that they were made to be simple little balls, alright? Nothing more, nothing less, alright? The Angry Birds action, nah, it's literally pinball Angry Birds. And I don't give a crap. I don't care, bro. Get this shit on my screen. Right into the bottom tier, alright? Next up is Angry Birds Friends. Definitely never going to be a classic Angry Birds game, but I'd say it's really fun just, you know, just seeing your score. So I'm going to put it in the boy Angry Birds. 1 second while I drink my water. And actually, what am I ordering? Okay, this is definitely not as bad as the other two. Anyway, Angry Birds Go, we got another best games of all time. As you can see, Angry Birds got a lot of those, alright? Angry Birds Go is literally just, they grabbed Mario Kart and Angry Birds and mashed them together to make one of the best games ever, alright? Alright, yo, you basically just get different. Oh my god, I'm explaining this game so trash. Basically, you get a bird and you put them in a car. You can customize your car. Alright, there's different levels, and for those levels you gotta buy different cars. So, you know, it's pretty simple, pretty fun. Each bird has their own special, unique ability. I will say, I wish those abilities were a bit more balanced, but so I'd say, I wouldn't mind if just the Angry Birds just appeared in the new Mario Kart. Like, just fucking... In this Nintendo Direct, all the Angry Birds from Angry Birds Go will indeed appear in the new Mario Kart. We are very excited, and we hope you love it. Alright, Angry Birds, I think y'all know where I'm putting this. Best games of all time. Despite it being one of the original games, there's so much going on in it, alright? Alright, they keep it simple, yet they add so much stuff to it. Like from the one world where you only get Terrence and you have to use them to destroy everything, and then later down the line you get Hal. Like, it's just so creative, bro. And then the one where Bomb gets superpowers, man, it's amazing. It's amazing. Alright, although I will say, It is definitely the worst of the S tier games, but trust me when I say that does not mean I didn't. Actually, no, maybe it's better than Angry Birds Go. I know it's better than Angry Birds Stella. I know it's better than the first Angry Birds Star Wars game. Yeah, it's a classic. Next up is Angry Birds Rio. Oh, come on. Another one of these games? Bro, why? Why did Angry Birds have to do this, bro? I understand you want to make some newer games, but bro, add some creativity at least one time. What happened to your games being like that? Banger after banger after banger, alright? Now we got fucking Angry Birds Dream. This is a trash game, alright? This is the worst game I have seen so far, alright? It's the worst one. Okay, actually this game's worse. But still, I'm just pissed off that we had so many of these. Angry Birds Seasons, I think we can all agree that this is just Angry Birds, but Seasons. And despite, and you know, it's a classic. Not as good as any of the other, actually, you know what, I'm gonna put them all the way up here. No, actually, not that good. Alright, but anyway, it's still a solid game, alright? Still a solid game that you should play. Angry Birds Reloaded. Angry Birds Reloaded is literally the first game, except, you know, better graphics, Will Smith, and new levels. So obviously, it will go above the first game. Even though it has some laggy glitchiness. I haven't played it actually, but, you know, it's basically just the first game, but with more levels. So obviously, it's going to go over the first game. Isle of Pigs. Oh god, this is going to be controversial. I've never played this one before. I'm sorry. I call myself the expert of Angry Birds, and then I don't play this one. Although it does seem pretty fun, so maybe I'll check it out. Oh my god, this one is definitely not as bad as the other ones, though. Alright, I'll give it that. It's going to go in shitbird, though, because just not only does the game last forever, but the idea of it is stupid. I know with Angry Birds Stella, it's kind of stupid, like just saying you don't see people wearing Angry Bird merch, go to the bar, check through beers, alright, play some football, you know, Angry Birds ain't the most manly thing ever, so I don't see why you gotta emphasis that you gotta make a female version. I don't get that, but making a baby version for Angry Birds is even stupider. Bro, what about Angry Birds? It's so edgy. Alright, I played Angry Birds when I was 6 years old. What, you making this game for fucking 2-year-olds? Alright, how are they gonna play the game? They're too stupid. Okay, this is just a dumb idea, dumb premise, although either way, I guess it could be fun. But compared to literally everything else above it, okay, besides, maybe not this one, okay, I'm just gonna put, okay, I don't really know how to rank this one again, I'm sorry. But, bro, I don't know, oh my god, it's just a shitty game, you shouldn't play it. Alright, Angry Birds Evolution actually had some promise, alright? Now, again, I will say, for this game, the movie designs do kind of work. I think the regular designs would have been better, but the movie designs kind of work. Not that well, but they kind of do. Kinda, alright? But the reason why it's a shitbird is because it's another pinball game. And again, I'd be okay with that, except there's one problem. For some reason, for each level, all the Angry Birds share the exact same health bar, and that's just annoying, bro. Alright, it's just not fun, alright? I wish they had more strategy, man. Angry Birds Pop. Now, Angry Birds have obviously had way too many Pop games, alright? Stop this with the Pop, but the original was honestly pretty fun, alright? It's just Angry Birds Pop it's just Pop game with Angry Birds colored over it, but honestly, it's pretty fun. So I won't give the original too much flack, alright? Now we have the best Angry Bird game of all time by a long shot. Angry Birds Epic. Alright, the people who made Angry Birds got really high and they were like, yo, let's make an Angry Birds RPG and let's put it on the phone. Alright, and I love the whole idea. It's genius, bro. Whoever came up with Angry Birds Epic needs a raise and $1 billion, man. Alright, so where do I even start? We have Red, who's the knight, Chuck, who's the wizard, Matilda, who's the doctor, Bomb, who's the pirate, and the Blues, who are just sort of, I don't know what the Blues do. Like Red and Bomb are obviously the strong ones, right? Chuck attacks everyone, and Matilda heals. What does bomb? I mean, what does the blues do? I don't get it. But anyway, in this game, all 5 of the eggs, yeah, 5. Apparently, I have 5 now. Maybe this game takes place in the future. All right. Yeah, get stolen, and you have to save them with epic RPG battles, bro. It's just so fun, man. This feels like an actual game I would buy for the console. And some of you might be bitching in the comments, being like, "But it's pay to..." No, it's not pay to win, bro. I literally beat the whole damn game when I was 11 years old. And if my dumbass 11-year-old self could beat it, then you could beat it, alright? I did, no joke, my 11-year-old self didn't spend a single penny, and yet he still beat it, alright? So you could definitely beat it. That's just, your brain's just tricking you, man, alright? You could beat this game easy. And then we got another banger game, Angry Birds Space, alright? First off, is that the new designs look freaking epic, bro. Look at these. No, honestly, if they were to make another Angry Birds movie, I would want it to be Angry Birds Space, just so that we can see the cool new designs mixed with these designs, bro. It would be so amazing. Alright? Now, it's like Angry Birds Star Wars, except better, alright? Because, unlike Angry Birds Star Wars, there's way more bosses, and the bosses are really creative. I love each and every boss. From the fat-ass pig that eats popcorn, to your mother, which is the fat-ass pig, to freaking King Pig in a submarine. It's just amazing. A fun game. You should try it, if you could find it at least. Alright, we're almost done. Angry Birds Transformers. Honestly, I wish I could say that this was a good game, but it's not. Let me just explain after I drink my water. Alright, so this game, the reason why it's so bad is because it's not even that bad. It's just repetitive, right? Because the way the game works is that you don't go through levels, alright? No, that's not how it works. Alright? There's parts of the island that's covered, and the way you get those parts is by upgrading your birds. Which is just a bad idea in general. They should have just made a level system where you just go through different levels. That way they could easily track where you are and up the difficulty, add way more new features. But no, they just did it completely the wrong way, alright? Although I will say some of the missions that you could send your birds to do is funny. Like, throw a tantrum. That actually made me laugh out loud, bro. But anyway, this game could have been better, but it's not. It just gets repetitive. Why the hell do we need another freaking pop one? You know what? I'm going to put this one right up here, and I'm going to rename this tier just to the Pop Angry Birds games, because I'm done with the Pop Angry Birds games. Alright, first time... shit, I spelled that wrong. Alright, first time, alright, fun, cool, new idea. Pop with Angry Birds skin on it. Sure, cool, alright, I like that idea. Yeah, good, go for it. But after the 5th freaking time, it's just bad. No, I hate this. Alright. Alright guys, there's like one more bird game left. I think we can all agree that this one's a classic. Bad Piggies. Alright, I'm gonna put Bad Piggies right here. Alright, you build a machine, you put the pig in it, and you gotta try to get the egg. Pretty nice game. You should try it. Bam! So these are all the Angry Birds games, with the best one by far being Angry Birds Epic, and the worst ones being Angry Birds Pop. Now as you can see, most of the Angry Birds games are good, alright? No, very few of them are bad, alright? I'd say the good outweighs the bad by a long shot. But then when it gets bad, like this game, which is just weird for Angry Birds, it's just a weird Angry Birds game. And then these games, these 8 games right here, are just really bad Angry Birds games. Alright, just don't play these games, but play all these games. Alright, play all these games. Okay, besides this game, I don't really know. I can't even rank this game, bro. It's just confusing. I'm just gonna take it off the tier list because I really don't Know how to rank it, bro. And oh dear, I did not expect this video to be as long as it was, but you know what? I like Angry Birds, so I had fun.